Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing a requested video. I've been doing a step challenge for the month of January and February. Now I don't get in 10,000 steps a day. There have been some days I've done it, but several of the days I have gotten over 8,000 steps. My goal was to get at least 7,500 a day. Many of the days I did that, okay? So how do you get in that many steps? Well, a dear friend a few years back bought me a little what I call fitness watch off Amazon. And one of my other dear friends who's very computer and technical savvy hooked up the app on my phone. Also, we looked on YouTube how to do it. It's a Zep app. And also I wear this at night, tells you how many hours you sleep, and it tells you and tracks your steps. So you want some kind of step tracker. That would be first. Second of all, a big misconception is you gotta go walking outside. Not that I mind walking outside, I don't mind, but our sidewalk is kind of bumpy and has cracks, and sometimes you got to walk around. Sometimes it's just not always conducive. I sometimes find it easier to stay at home and walk around and talk while I'm on the phone, because I have people that like to talk to me and they'll call me. Well, I used to sit my little buns on the couch and sit and talk. I don't do that anymore. If somebody calls me, I'm walking and talking. That's a great way to get your steps in. Another thing is if you like listening to audio books, I have my Libby app from the library, and I've been listening to all my Frida McFadden mysteries and suspense stories, and I'll turn one of those things on, hold it in my hand, and walk around, and sometimes I'll stop and I'll be like, oh Dawn, keep moving while you're listening, because some of it, the book just really keeps you going. And I'll do that, or I'll listen to some 70s or 80s tunes while I'm walking around. Those are easy ways to get your steps in. You could walk with friends and family, you could walk with a pet, you can park far away. But what I do is I start out in the morning and try to make sure that I get some of my steps in at the beginning of the day, because a lot of times I've waited till like later on. I'm like, oh, I only have 2,000 steps in. Now, this isn't, I know some people have lost weight over this. This basically just keeps your body moving, keeps your, at least for me, it helps my knees, helps my joints, and I feel really good doing it, and it gives me a lot of energy. It actually increases my energy level, and me walking actually helps me get more done. So I do want to say that. It's not difficult to get steps in, but to me, if someone's, let's say someone's living a sedentary life and they're like, I want to start somewhere, maybe check it and see if you have a tracker, how many steps you normally get in. Before starting this, I normally got in, to be honest with you, about 3,000 steps a day, okay? Which wasn't very many. So find out how many average steps you walk a day. Then maybe try to increase it a little bit and say, I normally walk 4,000 steps a day. See if you can increase it to 5,000. You'd be surprised at all the little things you do. Just walking around your house gets your steps in. Now, does it necessarily get your heart rate up? Not necessarily. And just because you get all these steps in doesn't mean that, oh, you're going to be so healthy, because there's so many other things that have to go into it. What this does, however, and this is the positive thing, is because many of us are used to being sedentary and just sitting, sitting to watch a YouTube video. You could watch YouTube or look at YouTube and walk around, sitting while you do any activity. Anytime that we can stand or have some kind of movement and move our body is a positive thing. And then maybe from there, once you get used to moving, we could move on to making other better choices, such as maybe doing some weight training, possibly, getting with a walking group and doing some fitness walking and moving your arms at the same time. And possibly also going on a special eating plan that you feel that you want to live with for the rest of your life, something that is good for you and your body. You could start off going slow and then increasing things. And then also you could do some hand weights at the same time. You could do so many things and get so creative. But if you feel like you're sedentary and you want to start somewhere, you could also watch tons of videos online. There's all sorts of walking videos online that you can watch, and you could do that and get your steps in. There's some that you could even do 10,000 steps. So there's a lot of creative ways to get your steps in. Will I be continuing with this journey after in March? Yes, I will. I'm going to continue to track my steps and see how many I get, because I do feel good walking around, and the biggest improvement I notice is it increases my energy level and it helps my joints. So now if I could just get my eating program to go along with that and start lifting weights, then I'll have, maybe I won't have the whole package, but at least I'll be doing better. So let me know if you guys track your steps, if you walk around a lot. I do enjoy walking, and you know I enjoy talking. So let me know, guys, what other videos would you like to see on the channel? Send me an email with all video requests because I do them on Saturdays. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!